Hey guys, what's going on? It's Justin from NASCAR HQ here today, and I am here with our first ever weekly race reviews. And this is the Monday after each race, so yeah, let's get started. We've got a full list of Daytona fun to go through. Let's start with the Truck Series race, ladies and gentlemen. For you guys who don't follow the Truck Series race, Johnny Sauter picked up a win at Daytona, his third victory at Daytona, which is really cool for him. And I definitely think after the race he had a very dominating truck and he deserved it. So very very cool for him. So that was a cool way to start off the weekend. Not a lot to say from the trucks too much, except for that was a really cool win by Johnny Sauter. But secondly, let's talk about the Xfinity Series race, ladies and gentlemen. That was awesome. That so let me guys give you a little bit of a rundown. Elliott Sadler brought out the caution with 2 laps to go, bringing out our first overtime for Daytona in the year. And everyone thought Elliott Sadler was done, right? Well, 5 overtimes later, yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen, 5 overtimes later, Elliott Sadler's back, and he and his teammate, his new teammate Tyler Reddick, driving the number 9 that he's taking over after William Byron. Tyler Reddick and Elliott Sadler finish this race at Daytona in the closest finish ever at Daytona, even beating out the Martin Truex Jr. and Denny Hamlin 2016 race in the 500. I believe it was 4 inches that was separating the two. Tyler Reddick ended up picking up that win, but everyone thought Elliott Sadler was out, and then all of a sudden he comes back in, finishes second that close, and I think Elliott Sadler's kind of tired of finishing behind that number 9, though. I think he might want to watch out for him at Atlanta. But incredible for Tyler Reddick. He ran well all day, and he's definitely going to be one to watch for in this championship running. Uh, and then we had the Daytona 500, and that was an incredible race all in itself. A great Daytona day, and just a great way to start off the season. Congratulations to Austin Dillon driving the famed number 3 car. And ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who didn't know this, they did say it during the race that it was 20 years to the day that it had been since Dale Earnhardt had driven the number 3 to victory lane at the Daytona 500. So that is really cool that the 3 ended up in victory lane. Hated it for some of the guys who had been up front all day. Ryan Blaney ran really well all day, and same thing for Chase Elliott, both getting caught up in those wrecks. But I was really impressed. Austin Dillon won the race by leading only 1 lap, just like Kurt Busch did a year before. So definitely something about those 1 lap winners there. Another one that was really cool to see, Darrell Wallace Jr. Bubba finished second in that race. Eric Almirola did really well. He was actually leading until he got spun by Austin Dillon on the last lap, which, Eric Almirola was a little bit disappointed, but I don't think he was too mad about it. So he ran really well in his first race with Stewart Haas. It was really cool to see him up the front. NASCAR says farewell to Danica Patrick after the Daytona 500. It's a shame. She was a great advocate for the sport. It wasn't always there results wise when it comes to statistics and everything like that. But she was a great advocate for the sport, and she's going to be well remembered. And for definitely bringing up the women in the sport. So. It was a great race to watch. I love watching the Daytona 500. It's always unpredictable. And, yeah, once again, I can't congratulate Austin Dillon enough on that very well-deserved win there. I think, so he's got 2 race wins now. The Coca-Cola 600 and the Daytona 500. Maybe he's got a thing for crown jewels. So, definitely going to be one to watch for. Sorry guys, I'm having such a hard time getting my words together. That's how much of an amazing week it was. And everyone's getting ready for Atlanta. I think we're going to see some guys that we usually see up towards the front at Atlanta. So maybe Jimmy Johnson, Denny Hamlin, stuff like that. We'll have to see how it turns out. So be sure to tune into that. Always keep tuning into this channel where we bring you up to the date, up to speed on all things NASCAR. And this is Justin from NASCAR HQ signing out, and race on, ladies and gentlemen.